Kids, now we are going to learn about the instruments with which we can measure. The name of an instrument which measures something usually ends with the suffix meter. Meter comes from a Greek word metron, meaning measure. Lactometer. A lactometer is a hydrometer used to test milk. The specific gravity of milk does not give a conclusive indication of its composition, since milk contains a variety of substances that are either heavier or lighter than water. Speedometer. A speedometer is a device that measures the instantaneous speed of a land vehicle. Now universally fitted to motor vehicles, they started to be available as options in the 1900s and as standard equipment from about 1910 onwards. Glucometer. A glucose meter is a medical device for determining the approximate concentration of glucose in the blood. It is a key element of home blood glucose monitoring by people with diabetes, mellitus or hypoglycemia. A drop of blood obtained by pricking the skin with a lancet is placed on a disposable test strip that the meter reads and uses to calculate the blood glucose level. Magnetometer. A magnetometer is a scientific instrument used to measure the strength and direction of the magnetic field in the vicinity of the instrument. Magnetism varies from place to place, and differences in Earth's magnetic field can be caused by the differing nature of rocks. Barometer. This instrument measures the pressure of the air in the Earth's atmosphere at a particular place. A high pressure shows that the barometer is an instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure. It can measure the pressure exerted by the atmosphere by using water, air or mercury. Anemometer. An anemometer is a device for measuring the wind speed and is one instrument used in weather station. The first known description of an anemometer was given by Leon Battista Alberti. Anemometers can be divided into two classes: those that measure the wind's velocity and those that measure the wind's pressure. Altimeter. An altimeter is an instrument used to measure the altitude of an object above a fixed level. The measurement of altitude is called altimetry, which is related to the term bathymetry, the measurement of depth underwater. Sphygmomanometer. A sphygmomanometer or blood pressure meter is a device used to measure blood pressure, comprising an inflatable cuff to restrict blood flow and a mercury or mechanical manometer to measure the pressure. Kids, let us learn about these mountains and the areas surrounding these mountainous regions. Himalayas, the abode of snow. The Himalayas form a 2,500 kilometer arc from Pakistan across northern India to Myanmar. About 30 peaks rise above 24,000 feet, including Mount Everest, which is about 29,000 feet high. There are three parallel zones in Himalayas, are a huge line of high snowy peaks. The middle Himalayas contain forested ranges and fertile valleys. The sub-Himalayas include the Shivalik range, the Tarai and Duars. Hemkund. With the settling of a glacial lake surrounded by 7 peaks, it is a popular pilgrimage site for Sikhs. It is located in the Himalayas at an elevation of 4,200 meters in state of Uttarakhand, India. Indus and Brahmaputra. The Indus provides the key water resources for the economy of Pakistan, especially the breadbasket of Punjab province, which accounts for most of the nation's agricultural production, and Sindh. Sagarmat. Sagarmat zone is a zone in eastern Nepal. This zone includes mountain districts of the Himalayas in the north, hill districts in the center, and valley districts of the Terai in the south. The borders of this zone are China to the north, India to the south, the Koshi zone of Nepal to the east, and the Zanakpur zone of Nepal to the west. Manas Sarovar. As per Hindu theology, Lake Manasa Sarovar is the abode of purity, and one who touches the earth of Manasa Sarovar will go to paradise. One who drinks the water from the lake will go to the heaven of Lord Shiva. He will be cleansed of his sins committed over 100 lifetimes. Danfei. The Himalayan monal or danfei is a bird of genus Lopohophorus of the pheasant family, Phasihanidae. It is the national bird of Nepal, where it is known as the danfei, and the state bird of Uttarakhand. Hemis. Hemis is a town in India 40 kilometers southeast of Leh in Ladakh, well known for the Hemis monastery that was established in 1672 AD by King Sengye Nampar Gyalwa. Hemis is best known to tourists for the colorful festival held in July. Hemis also could be associated with the Hemis National Park, an area that is home to the endangered snow leopard. Amarnath. The Amarnath caves are one of the most famous shrines in Hinduism, dedicated to God Shiva, located in the Indian state of Jammu Kashmir. The shrine is claimed to be over 5,000 years old and forms an important part of ancient Hindu mythology. Tarai. The Tarai is a belt of marshy grasslands, savannas, and forests at the base of the Himalaya range in India, Nepal, and Bhutan, from the Yamuna River in the west to the Brahmaputra River in the east. Mount Kailash. According to Hinduism, Lord Shiva, the destroyer of evil and sorrow, resides at the summit of a legendary mountain named Kailasa, where he sits in a state of perpetual meditation along with his wife Parvati, the daughter of Himalaya. Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri Glacier is located in Uttarkashi district, Uttarakhand, India, in a region bordering China. This glacier, source of the Ganga, is one of the largest in the Himalayas with an estimated volume of over 27 cubic kilometers. The glacier is about 30 kilometers long and 2 to 4 kilometers wide. Kids, let us know about the parks and the sanctuaries in India. Ranthambore National Park. It is one of the largest and most famous national park in northern India. It is situated in Savai Madhopur district of southeastern Rajasthan, about 180 km from Jaipur, which is also the nearest airport. Chilika Lake Bird Sanctuary. It is the largest brackish water wetland in the country, is situated in the east coast of the state in the district of Puri, Ganjam and Kurda. A vast and picturesque lagoon or lake is famous for rich biodiversity, including the migratory birds, and has been acknowledged as the Ramsar site. Sundarbans National Park. It is a national park, tiger reserve, UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a biosphere reserve located in the Sundarbans Delta in Indian state of West Bengal. This region is densely covered by mangrove forests and is one of the largest reserves of the Bengal tiger. Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary. It is a protected area and a nature reserve in the South Indian state of Kerala, set high in the mountains of the Western Ghats at the border to Tamil Nadu. It lies in the districts of Idukki and Pathanamthitta. Kanha National Park. It is a national park and a tiger reserve in the Mandala and Balghat districts of Madhya Pradesh, India. In the 1930s, Kanha area was divided into two sanctuaries, Halon and Banjar, of 250 and 300 km square each. Kanha National Park was created on 1st June 1955. Today, it stretches over an area of 940 square kilometer in the two districts, Mandla and Balghat. Sultanpur. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary is a popular weekend gateway from New Delhi, Gurgaon, Faridabad and Noida. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary has been declared as National Park by Haryana government. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary is located in Gurgaon district in Haryana state. This bird sanctuary, ideally for birding and bird watchers, is best visited in winters when a large number of migratory birds come here. Indian Wild Ass Sanctuary. It is also known as the Wild Ass Wildlife Sanctuary, is located in the Little Rann of Kutch in the Gujarat state of India. Spread over 4,954 square kilometer, it is the largest wildlife sanctuary in India. Namdapha National Park. It is the largest protected area in the eastern Himalaya biodiversity hotspot and is located in Arunachal Pradesh in northeast India. It is also the largest park in India in terms of area. It is located in the eastern Himalayan sub-region and is recognized as one of the richest areas in biodiversity in India.